us? We told you we'd be back, didn't we? Yeah, we did. And we're back. So, eyes on me. It's the least you can do. These people out here, and it's disgusting. First thing I want to say to you, it is I wrote something down, but I just don't. First thing I got to get off my mind, it is disgusting that you could not even get your lawyer to say to these people that you are sorry for what the hell you did. The hell you did. You at least tell this, sir. They did more for you than you did for them, you asshole. They did more for you. They saved your fucking life. And you can't say you're sorry? No, he deserves it. Somebody's got to tell him the goddamn truth. Excuse my language, God, because I love you, Lord. You couldn't even put in your statement. You made a political statement. Good job. But you couldn't say you're sorry. Are you sorry? Did you accomplish any damn thing? No, you didn't. Except for pain and hell. I've been doing this off and on, me and my husband, since I met this beautiful man that Miss Margie Reckard gave birth to, and the God gave me. I've been doing this for 13 years, and not one damn thing has changed. Not one gun law, not nothing, between two assholes that thought I didn't need my family. That's how it feels. But when the media comes around and they need for a campaign, let's get back to that. Because I knew after the federal trial that somebody needed a campaign on something, right? Right? So I knew that this was going to be a campaign issue. But thank God, I did like him, and I had no problems except for that one beef with him. That one beef. Thank God. He probably took a political risk. But this DA, y'all don't hold this against him. I'm pretty sure y'all think he did something that he probably is going to put him out of it, because people are going to be angry for what he did. But he did go around to the families, and you listen. Finally, somebody damn listened to us and didn't put them through a murder trial, because I've been through a murder trial, and I know what it's like to sit at that table and watch your family, how you hear them when they're getting shot. Just like she did on that movie. Oh, yeah, that's great, too, by the way. By the way, some asshole out there made money off of us, off of our pain and our suffering. The media made their 5 minutes go. I have begged for off and over 13 years. 13 years. I have begged the media, stop it. Stop putting people on TV. Stop it. And they keep doing it. I have asked and asked and asked people. Sorry if I feel angry. I'm not going to apologize for being angry. I have a right to be angry. I have asked people over and over, and I ask politicians, and I know people, because that's what happens when you're in this for a very long time. You get to know people. And I've asked people, I have asked over and over this one question. If somebody is sick, why the hell do they have a gun in their hand that can hurt somebody? Why? Somebody, please, God, if somebody could just tell me why. Why this is. Why this is. I wrote some things down, and I'll get to that. But I had to get this off my chest, because I thought, it dawned on me when we was coming to this was going to be my last time. This was going to be my last time in court between two murder trials. Not just two murder trials, two fucking mass shootings. Not one, let's look again, two. in 2 different states. And there again, nothing has fucking changed. You're disgusting. You are disgusting. And I feel bad, and this other part of me feels bad for you. Feels bad for you. And because you're a young man, and you threw your damn life away. Just like that asshole that did it in Alabama. He threw his life away. For what? Nothing. Nothing. You're not going to know what it's like I do, to go down the road in a beautiful convertible. I got a pretty car. Beautiful convertible. Singing and singing and enjoying. You're not going to know what it's like to hold your grandbaby, your sweet little grandbaby, in your arms. To watch your kids fall in love. You rob them of that. My husband asked me, he said, one time, he said, why does it bother you about my mom? You didn't know my mom that long. I said, but I was getting to know your mom. And he robbed me of her. I was robbed. I was robbed of her. She was a sweet lady that had a hard life. A hard life. And bless her heart, she just found out. She just found some peace in El Paso, Texas. For the last few years of her life, she finally got a little bit of stability and a little bit of happiness of all the moving and all the hell they went through. But they were repairing their relationship. Not only did you rob me, you robbed him. And all that sweet old lady was doing was standing and just trying to get her little old check, cash. Everybody. I've been to Walmart. Oh, yeah, I did that too. I've been to Walmart, and I talked to people that knew her, and they said that they looked forward to seeing her come in because she had such a nice heart. She was kind. And the sad part, if you'd probably the majority of these people in here, they would have helped you. They would have helped you. And I don't really buy it one bit after I sat there and analyzed. Yeah, you get analytical, too, after this, too. Analytical. You had plenty of time to go get some damn help. And don't tell me you didn't, because you could have Baker acted your ass. All you had to do is just go to a hospital, because I've worked around in hospitals for many, many years, and I know this. You could have worked in a hospital, went to a hospital, Baker acted your sorry ass, and they would have put you in for 3 days, and they could have evaluated you. But no, you had more time to go buy a gun. To buy a gun, you had to plan this. You had to go buy a gun. You had to drive 9 hours here. You had to drive. And I hope that Subway sandwich tastes really damn good to you, because it's probably the last best food you'll ever get. Because I used to work in a jail. I used to cook the food in the jail. It tastes like shit. Really does. And by the way, I want to thank the people in the jails, the officers, but I also want to thank those correction officers that put up with these assholes every day, because they don't hardly get any respect or hardly somebody come up and say thank you. And I just want to say thank you, because God knows I got enough of you. It's been kind of a, fixing to shut up a minute, but it's been a kind of a parallel week for me. I went for somebody that's about your age, watched him graduate from the police academy. Oh yeah, with honors. And then I had to miss 2 days because of you. I had to miss 2 days because I had to come here with my grandbaby, which automatically just pissed me off. But the one thing I want to leave, 2 other things I want to say, a few more things I want to say, and I will get out of the way. I was pleasant enough to meet some. This has all been the bad, but I want to tell y'all the good right quick. Like during my 13 years of doing this, I have met some beautiful people, and I've been through a lot of beautiful things. I've helped put Memorial Garden in place. I've seen I've seen people come together like no other. I don't talk about you, hardly. I talk about the love that everybody had for everybody. This country came together. A lot of times we're all divided, but we all come together. We came together just for a few minutes. Just for a few minutes, we came together. I hope you're sorry. I really do. But I'll still say it again. It is pathetic, pitiful, that you couldn't tell these people you're sorry after but they will be remembered one day in history that they showed compassion to another human soul more than you did. And that's one thing I will take with me for the rest of my life, that they showed more compassion than they were showed. Because if it hadn't been for us, and we'd went the other way, you would have fried one day. I promise you that. So I hope you rethink that before this is over. And at least tell these people that you are sorry. They might not care, but one day that you're sorry. That's the least you could have done for these people. And another thing, two more things. I can't end my conversation without mentioning these two beautiful people that I've met out of all the other people I've met. One is my mother. When we told her, I said this in a federal trial, but I think it's a story to share. When we told her that we went and told this frail old woman that was sick that her daughter had died, along with three other people. Three other people. You know what she did? She got the minister and all of us around that was there to hold hands. And I thought this was appropriate. And she asked for prayer for that boy's family. Because she said nobody wins. Nobody wins. Nobody wins. When young people throw their lives away, nobody wins. And I remember that every day. And I try to remember to have that kind of compassion in my heart for another human soul. For another human soul. And then the other lady I have to tell you about is Marion Sheehan. She's a pioneer. She just passed away. We wouldn't all be here if it wasn't for ladies like her. Just a little old school teacher. Little old school teacher that her daughter got killed. And she fought for victims' rights. And that's one of the reasons that we are here now. And we have our rights to say what we want for ladies like her. So I just want to tell you that story because if I can encourage anybody to go out and ask these questions, why is it so hard to take a damn gun away from somebody that is sick or mentally